Hey everyone, we are back. We are going to be heading over to the research area to check out book because we got to get a hammer for this dude. Can I just give him my hammer? My hammer's cool.
It's cool, but is it legendary?
Miro, did you read my message in your chat?
Yeah.
I'm taking off my pants.
Alright. So Pima's
no,
going to be a
really,
moment while she takes off her pants.
No,
But-
basically my mom got these like pajama pants. These are fine. She got these pajama pants for herself, and she got some for me, but for some reason she decided that she was a small and I'm a medium. But then she's like, "Oh, well, you have more hips and thighs," and I was like, "Well, you're not wrong. Thanks." But then small was too small for her. And so she was like, "Maybe you need a large." And I'm like, "Are you kidding me? I don't need a large. I don't wear large." So, she, is returning her stuff, and she was like, "Have you tried on the pants yet?" I was like, "Whoops,
Do you need a
no."
large?
So I had to try some on. They were in a Christmas box right next to me. They are cozy. We'll keep them on.
That is good.
A nice, like, kind of red and gray holly pattern. Or something. I don't fucking know. Cranberries.
So, when you guys went downstairs, did you use the elevator and then go up one set, or did you just run down the stairs?
I took the elevator down to the first floor, because that's going to be the fastest way to get to the second floor.
Yeah. This does not look like an elevator at all.
It really doesn't.
That's dwarf engineering for you.
Have you ever actually seen
something
an
from
elevator in your
Omicron.
life?
No. It would be nice to see that elevator actually in action.
Hey, speaking of Omicron, Miro, when are you gonna play those games I bought you for Christmas?
Which games? Oh, I don't want to.
My sadistic games.
I don't have a plan for them right now, but I will play them.
Okay.
Now, I'm more likely to play the games I bought me for Christmas, and that's the Star Wars, the Knights of the Old Republic, Knights of the Old Republic 2, Force Unleashed, and Force Unleashed 2. Alright, so, Mel.
That sounds like a good time.
Right?
Brandon was like, "Oh, you know, it's just a point and click kind of, choose your, dialogue adventure." I'm like, "Yeah, Mira's fine with that kind of thing." Book.
Minecraft game? Minecraft storyteller game?
Nah, I have no mouth and I miss scream.
Alright, Mel.
Walk me around that.
So there's a legend about the three warriors that's been passed down throughout the Doachaka continent. There were three personages who were called the Three Warriors. After they died, their possessions were gathered together to unite the three countries. The seventh Emperor of Uduvea, Borangu Muniz, took the warrior's hammer passed down by his ancestor, and treating it very carefully, began to take it around with him. After his own death, he asked that the hammer be put into his casket, or strongly ordered his subordinates that it be placed in his casket. And this was the last that was recorded of Borangu Muniz. Those aiming for the ruler's throne will need to head to where he sleeps in Uruvea. Visit him where eternity waits. Okay. So the Uruvea underground is near Gatara?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This thing says, point, walk to the underground ruins of Urbea from the capital city, Gatara.
Yeah,
Cool.
the entrance to it is not far from town.
I'm pretty sure we probably had to go there during the,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I wonder if the reason we had to complete those quests is because otherwise the triggers would be all messed up.
Yeah, it would make you stop at the point where we were talking to the king until you progressed far enough in the side story for Gatara that you obtained the axe.
Yep. And thankfully, that didn't take very long. That was like 30 minutes at best.
Yep. We were being kind of like lazy and having to run in stream and chatting a little bit.
Yeah.
Same time.
Alright, so we're going to use our rear stone payment. We're going to Gatara. You should know that one by now. You went there enough.
Yes. Got to that.
Mel, you left your ghost there.
I can
It will
read
follow.
the katakana.
You were gone and he stayed there for a few moments. I was like, ghost?
Yeah, that's what pets do.
I like
And then
watching my slimes and stuff. I need to train my Draki to love me enough to come with any of my classes.
You do? Yeah. Mel, I'm very happy. I did not lose any of my quotes.
Yeah, very important.
Excellent.
The one thing that I did not lose when transferring over to new windows. Alright, is this the one in the far left corner or the one straight down?
Yes, the one in the left.
Okay.
Bernard said it might be a server-side thing, so
What, the
the quotes.
No, I had to import a file.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For
'cause-
chat bot, generally it's a file
I'm
to import.
sorry.
For the OBS, depending on which one you use, it could be cloud saved.
I put Miro in a... Oh.
Yeah, Streamlabs Chatbot has a cloud save, but I didn't use that. I didn't know it was a thing. I just exported a file and then made a whole bunch of screenshots of my quotes just in case.
Yeah, backing shit up is good. You'd think I would back shit up more, but I don't.
Yeah,
After what happened to my old computer.
I backed up all my settings for OBS and none of them imported when I imported it. So I was like, okay, well, except for my scenes. My scenes imported. But all of my settings, nope, fuck you, they're gone.
The only thing I backed up, sort of, was my debit pin. Because on my last computer, I had a file that was like, pin number, do not lose this for the 3rd time. And then my computer just died and everything was irretrievable. I'm like, well, guess I lost it.
I showed PMS some quotes last night, and she's like, that's why your computer died.
Yeah, because he has a quote that's like, one day I'll have so many quotes, or like hundreds of quotes, and my computer will die and we'll have to start all over again.
Oh no.
And I'm like, oh my god, it happened!
It's a prophecy.
He prophesied.
Yes. I also have great news for Bailey. Yesterday I was looking around Amazon and they were like, we'll sell you this thing of cat food for $8 and we'll do it every month. And I was like, okay.
Oh.
That'll make Bailey happy. I don't have to look for food for her
I
anymore.
got my hairbrush and comb for like $8 or $9, and seems good. I'm
Event-
inclined to recommend it, but
It says
Should-
an event
should
will
probably
occur
be.
when you go to the basement of the lost city on the 3rd basement floor. So it's probably the same path we had to
it's
follow
same
for that
kind of
quest.
place, yeah.
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 I remember this because I did it yesterday.
I should wait till I have
15 minutes.
till I've had the brush more than one day to start recommending it. But
Yeah.
I will say it's apparently really good for finer hair. And my hair's like, my hair strands are fine, but
Would it be good for my hair?
yes, you have very fine hair.
Mel, I like your Kieran mount. I know I said that last week, but it needs to be said again.
Thank you.
I wish my mount was as cool as that, but at least my mount is special in some way.
I got stuck.
I spent a long time playing the slots to get this mount.
Yeah.
You know, I've had the urge sometimes to just log in and play the slots just for no reason. Wow,
Yeah.
these guys were not in our way at all last night. We did not get in combat.
This is a very mobby dungeon for the most part, at least in this part.
Yes.
I did my best.
Just ran over there and crit it. That's 2 attacks in a row.
I got like half a second into my limit break thing.
Actually, hang on. This isn't the right way.
No?
Oh, okay.
Is it different?
There are two different third floor entrances.
Oh,
It's weird. You like go down and then go over and then like.
okay.
Oh, I see.
I will trust you. I know last time we had to go that way.
The far path. That makes sense, because this is different, I guess. Ah! Did I run?
Why'd you do that, Windreak?
Huh?
So why'd you do that, Windreak?
Oh, I don't think it was me.
It was definitely Windreak.
It looked like it was facing Mel.
No, it
Yeah,
can't be Mel.
it was me.
Nah, not Mel. It's always Windreak.
Yeah.
Yeah? She hasn't learned yet.
Yeah, you know, Bruce said he was gonna create a map to quarantine the sprite maps that he made with me and you and whatever, so that nobody could get to it, but it will have the same dialogue. And I told him that he should put it so your sprite says like, "Why did I get quarantined with PMet?"
Yes.
And he laughed.
PMS character should talk about bags of pee.
I basically do.
Alright.
Also, I'm P-Amet.
I saw that. Yay, Mel, we
I
made
didn't
it.
ask for this.
Yes, we did.
The only thing I asked for was the disappointed sound. Which gets me every time.
Hear a voice. I'm the 7th Emperor of Udvea Borangu Munis. You who aims for the ruler's throne. I protect the 3 warriors' hammer. Even though I have already left this world. But that is only until today. You who aims for the ruler's throne. I shall entrust the 3 warriors' hammer to you here. There it is. Got it in the key items.
Easy peasy.
So when a great disaster came to this land, My dwarf citizens fought amongst the other races and died in battle. But their deaths were not meaningless. Hang on, there's a couple words in there that I don't know. Oof, that's dark. The road that the bodies of those dwarves built is the path that will lead the ruler. Now, my role is completed. Go to the place where the Udavea citizens wait. Farewell, you who would be ruler. So, what you might not have understood while you were doing that side story that was a prerequisite for this is that a long time ago there were 3 dwarf kingdoms.
Gatara, Dolwarm, and...
No. Dorwam was one of them. The other 2 were Udavea and Gateria.
Okay.
Gatara did not exist at that time.
Thanks for the return.
And the other 2, besides Dorwam, were underground kingdoms, and that ruins that we were just in was one of their kingdoms.
Go back to Dolwarm. Okay. History, I like it. I like how they took the traditional lore for dwarves, like they're like underground and they have like a keen interest in like jewel crafting and architecture and such, and kept that in this, but also gave it its own Dragon Quest spin.
Mm-hmm.
And that they're all quirky and weird. They got their own unique look.
Is
Wow.
Gatara right?
No, Dolwarm.
Okay.
Oh, you're calling me quirky
Sorry.
and weird?
Yeah, you are quirky and weird. We came out of that cutscene, you were just laying on the floor.
Die.
I saw him do that earlier. Ah, she slime hourglass. Yeah, I saw him do that earlier, and he made a giant thunk sound. Way too large for a dwarf.
Miss.
They're pretty sturdy.
He just face plants.
What the fuck? It just said miss
Yeah.
on top of you. Miss.
It's play dead.
What are you missing?
There's no enemies for it to think that I'm dead, probably.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Sent you some DMs about Overwatch, silly.
Oh, great. I don't see them on my phone.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So, we're heading up to see the king again?
Yes.
I.
So this is the other reason I chose the dwarf area to be the last one we do. It looks like it's probably the longest in terms of like running to places.
It's because it's the best.
That, and we had to do the other quest we hadn't finished.
I really don't like the dwarf castle.
Why? Because it's beautiful. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. What? Say?
I don't care for the fact that like the 3rd and 4th that they're like disconnected, the floors are. So when getting around to places in the middle is kind of a pain.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's beautiful.
Also, for a while, I didn't know there was an elevator.
Unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah, this place is pretty much a nightmare for someone who enters the cave and then gets lost in the mouth of the cave. I'm talking about Payment.
Ah!
At last, you've got the three warriors' hammer and axe. So the ancient emperor of Udavea continued to protect that three warriors' hammer even after death. Feelings of that departed Udavea emperor, as one who also leads a country, I understand your feelings painfully well. To tell you the truth, I am also like that Udavea emperor. I was raised hearing that one day a person aiming for the ruler's throne would appear here seeking the three warriors' shield in order to protect the world from disaster. Oh, it looks so cool.
That is a really nice shield. Miro,
As
that.
king of this as king of this country, I have vowed to protect this shield in exchange for my life. Letting it go, and I've always kept it with me. Now, I entrust this three warriors' shield to you. There we go. The entrance to the Three Warriors Temple is in the Naniak Belt. There are three altars that surround it: the altar of the axe, of the hammer, and of the shield. You will need to visit each altar with the appropriate three warriors weapon and then open the path to the temple. The three warriors hammer and shield have been passed down since ancient times. They are quite so with the passage of the eras, they have become quite like beat up. This will be their final role to fulfill. If you can obtain the ruler's shield, which I would like you to return me, I'm counting on you.
Alright. And then we can warp there.
Okay. Oh, that's so nice. Naniak is in the middle of nowhere.
This is the same area we had to go last night, too.
It's raining.
And it warped us here again.
Yes. So the axe should already be at its altar because you had to open a path with it.
Yeah.
I win the dice roll. Like when I have a pet out and I roll the dice and it also rolls the dice.
So we gotta return them to their altars and then come back here. I think. All it says is examine the
Yeah,
floor at the
marker
altar.
here.
No.
So, let's try that. Huh. Alright.
Oh, interact.
That's like right in the center there, so yeah, you got it.
Sorry,
best.
I didn't dismount.
Hmm. That's interesting that it didn't have us go around to the places.
I'll take it.
Very good.
Yeah. You investigate the floor panel. Oh, because they're needed here. I see. Yeah, by comparison, that axe which was created in the other quest line looks really new.
Yeah.
So the axe, the hammer, and the shield that you were carrying rang out together. Hammer and the shield were all worn out and fell apart.
Well, that's unfortunate.
But you retrieved the axe, so that's good. I guess if you ever need to open any pathways using the other two, you'll have to recreate like we did with the axe. Alright. Flung to a mysterious space. Alright.
Onward, troops.
Let's defeat everything.
Yeah. So yeah, this one here looks very dwarf-like. Again, who's going through and lighting all these braziers? Is it this guy?
Maybe.
They're just always lit.
I got delayed by myself.
You get delayed by Silly. What's Silly do?
I said by myself. So technically also by Silly, because I was typing to him about Overwatch.
Okay. Don't type
Put
about
my phone
Overwatch.
down.
Sorry. Basically telling him how playing comp right now is just generally a bad idea.
Placed roughly the same on all of my things.
Comp?
They're placed like
Mel just obliterated those dudes.
true. Somewhere in the 21s or 22s is tank, maybe a little lower is support, and then like 1900 is
I'm pretty sure I lost every single tank placement.
Oh, yeah, I lost.
I don't know why. Like, my second account's like in the 1700s, 1800s, so all my counts are like different elos now, which is cool. But then it placed my tank at like 1470 something. I'm like, okay, one win and I'll be at least silver. No, I lose
Think there's
2
anything down
games
there,
and
but-
lose over 50 SR per game. I'm just like, I'm depressed now.
Just wanted to see if anything would spawn when we ran into in range of it.
Yeah.
I'm not good enough at tank to carry games. But then again, I wasn't playing
It's hard.
Reinhardt.
It's
And
hard
after
to
playing
carry
him-
as a tank though.
Reinhardt's actually like a lot better now.
Yeah, Mel, the shield dudes we were fighting there. Well, back when I was level 50, I went and hunted them for a while to get them to drop that orange, angry-looking shield they dropped.
Oh yeah?
I was so
yes.
happy when I finally got it. Although they may not drop it anymore.
Sounds like a nightmare to try and farm those guys.
There's a place on the land bridge area in the cave where they actually spawn really quickly after you kill them.
Yeah. There is a thing.
So it wasn't too bad.
At level 50, they weren't too hard.
Nope. As long as I brought a full party with me, it was generally okay.
Ah, yes. Cool. Kind of full party.
There was some stuff in Bacon Valley, though, that even with a full party and a higher
Mm-hmm.
level, that was a nightmare to fight.
Oh, yes.
You'd think with a name like Bacon Valley it would be friendlier, but nah.
That's why it's unfriendly. It's like the gold rush in the Old West. That wasn't a friendly place, even though
Just
like everybody's trying to keep their bacon.
get
Yeah.
transported
I mean,
into
there's
Deadwood.
also the chance that it's supposed to be Beacon Valley, but I don't know if anyone's gonna stop calling it Bacon Valley.
It's true.
Yeah. I mean, why stop?
There's a
It's a good name.
there's a place in Final Fantasy XIV called Blue Frog Camp, and everybody just calls it Blue Frog Camp.
I don't know about everybody, but we do.
Everybody I know does.
I call it Blue Frog because there was a raider in one of my wild goods. His name was Blue Frog.
I call it Blue Frog because it's easier to say than Blue
Sure.
Frog.
I guess that's it. For that.
Hey, cotton candy. I'll take it. Mel had the same idea I did.
What?
I bag space is at a premium. Use that right away.
The cotton candy, yeah.
What was it?
The cotton candy. It makes you jump really high outside of Al.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I should use some. Where the fuck is it? I have 3 of them.
I accidentally opened up my camera.
Well.
Alright, we did it.
Sazray, are you interested in showing the New Year's event on stream at all? Or do like seasonal events and stuff like that not matter if you stream them?
They don't matter if I stream them.
Okay. Alright. Then I can tell you where you need to go for it.
Excellent. Typically what I do for seasonal event is I direct them to your videos when they go live. Because I know that
I will be streaming it tomorrow because it wasn't live yet on Thursday, and I
Yeah, I saw your tweet and I
don't
retweeted
know if
it.
I'll be home in time to do it this Thursday.
Yeah, I retweeted your tweet about that so everyone could see.
Oh.
And then
Awesome.
someone retweeted
Thank
that. Spread the word. More people need to see DQX, and yours is by far the best playthrough I've seen, so...
Aw, thank
Did
you.
the hit from, like, the one that wasn't debuff was 488, and the one I debuff hit for 750. Nice.
Yes.
I like the magic debuff.
It's super helpful when you've got someone doing massive amounts of magic damage.
What? Oh, cool, I confused them on the rest of us. Yeah, one of my main attacks that I use is a magic debuff, so when PMF puts that up, it actually does decent damage for a paladin.
Nice.
Oh, there's a sword up here.
And treasure.
And treasure.
Sword Oath.
Wrecked. When you do this again, Mela, on stream, I assume you're gonna do it again. Are you gonna bring Yakuza and anybody with you?
I will take whoever wants to join me.
Excellent. Be exciting to see other people's reactions to it.
I know that she has... Nathan hasn't done this quest line yet.
Well, we know one part she's gonna enjoy.
Oh, yep.
What?
Yakuza's a big fan of the Weddy character Booster.
No, I hit the healing.
It's true. The slow So, silly payment, this is the final of these parts of the quest, and then we go on to the real meat of the quests line.
Oh. Cool.
We get to find out exactly why we're gathering all of these gear pieces.
To fight,
To fight Silly.
would need all of that stuff.
You may not need that stuff, but
No,
you just gotta look cool.
We never did the hot spring quest.
With Sarasha one?
Yeah.
There's still time to do that. Mel, did you ever do the quest with the tan babble?
I think so.
You ever
On
found out?
well, at least on this character, I think I have. I have not on Mel.
Oh, what is this?
We fought this thing before.
Wow.
Well, something that looks like it at the very least. Smack! Oh, look at that crit. Best. Well, I know it's an AoE attack, but it does put double the defense down on him, so. Jake the Senpai, if only this released in the West, agreed. If only.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yay.
At the very least, Paladin gets some cool looking skills in this, though.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, the item came down, surrounded by light. We have the ruler's shield.
Hurrah!
And we have to take that back to King Budad.
And then we are done. So Mel, I heard a thing that this game originally, in concept, started off as a sequel to Dragon Quest IX. And they were saying that that's why the land's set up the way it is, to kind of almost mirror Dragon Quest IX, but not really. And a lot of the things like the Starlight Express and that all appear in this game is because it originally was supposed to transfer directly from that to this. Do you know anything about that?
I don't. This is my first time hearing that. The inclusion of those things never felt out of place because this game is, from what I've seen, it's just got references to everything in the series.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's very interesting. How, if that was originally the case, what things needed changed, and I can see how the story may have originally gone conceptually if that's the case. But yeah, interesting.
Yeah, I was talking to someone on the Dragon's Den Discord, that's what I was looking for about it, and that's what they were claiming. I don't know how true it is, but if that's the case, that's interesting how it evolved into this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hadn't heard much about 10 until just before its release, actually. And it's like, hey, drag Mo. And I thought, well, if I can play it, I'll try.
Yeah.
But then it was only on systems that I didn't have, so that's when I sought out footage of someone else playing.
All the time they spent porting it to Wii U and mobile could have been in localizing the game. Well, yes, but for them, there's other reasons they don't localize it.
Yeah, I mean they've ported it to just about everything they can in Japan right now. That's a completely different team. That's their Japanese stuff. It would be the US team that would work on localizing.
Yep. I will continue to tweet at them forever about it.
At last you've obtained the ruler's shield. Well done. You're one step closer to the ruler's throne. But at this rate you can't equip this shield. Let me use this special spell that's been passed down through the royal family, and then you will be able to equip it. King Ura cast the spell, and the ruler's shield began to glow with a faint light. And now you're able to equip it. And a yellow orb.
I fell down.
Many difficulties or many obstacles lay in wait for you, but I believe that you'll be able to overcome them all. Once you've gathered all of the ruler's items, head to the Sunfall Plains and visit the prophetess.
Which
Then
we shall do momentarily.
Take care. Alright.
Let me reset this video.